Saturday, the 13th of August, in New York, they're going to have a big manifestation, which you can see right here in these posters. In Harlem, Libya March. Millions. There were millions of people there. And this poster is big all over the United States. They posted this poster with the big picture of Al-Qadhafi and Al-Qadhafi. Because we're saying we want to end the bombing of Libya and end the illegal sanctions against Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is another country like Guinea-Bissau, like the imperialists, the capitalists of the West, believe that they had to control us and put sanctions like they put the embargo against Cuba. Whenever you go the correct path, they work against you. If you're weak, then they support you. So this march will have 1 million people. It will have at least 1 million people from all over the United States. And so the objective of our meeting today is to let our brothers and sisters in Harlem, not just those who live in Harlem, those who are going to go to Harlem, know that we're not mere supporters. We are part of this march. The march is ours. And also let the people who are going to meet in Harlem on the 13th of August know, from the different pictures you see on the wall here, that we've been doing exercises, we're doing support for Libya ever since the very first days that they had attacks by those criminals, mercenaries, terrorists, based in Benghazi with the support of the United States. 20-something countries, all against Libya. But to say also that on the 13th of August, the day of this march, is a historical date, because on the 13th of 8th August, 1926, in Beirut, Cuba, was born one of the best revolutionaries in the history of the world, Comrade Fidel Castro Ruz. So we want to say, salute Fidel Castro Ruz on the 85th birthday by saying thank him and doing what we think, what he would like for us to do to commemorate his birthday. We're going to write letters to each of these 5 Cuban heroes who are unjustly imprisoned in the United States of America, in different jails, tortured, isolated. For what? Because they fought against terrorism. They gave their lives to infiltrate mafia who were dropping bombs, who were blowing up bombs in Cuba, blowing up bombs in Miami. They should be hailed as heroes, but instead they've been in prison since 1998. 13 years this September. So for the anniversary, the birthday of Fidel Castro, we'll write a letter to these 5 heroes and tell them thank you for continuing to work for Fidel Castro. Also, we agree with our comrades in Harlem who are bringing attention to the problem of Zimbabwe, because they decided to go an independent path, like Libya, like Guinea-Bissau. They've been punished by the imperialists with sanctions. And so these sanctions will say they must end them now. We're going to send a video of this to our brothers and sisters in Harlem. Tomorrow, many of them will meet there, millions of them, so they can see in the homeland of Emil Cabral that you have other people who will continue the great works of Comrade Emil Cabral, Comrade Nelson Mandela, Comrade Fidel Castro, Comrade Al-Qadhafi, and many other heroes and heroes of this land. So we want to thank you again for allowing us to have this opportunity to be together through unity, but at the same time, we want to propose that as we have unity in action between the works of our comrades in New York, in the United States, our comrades here in Guinea-Bissau and other parts of Africa, we want the same thing to happen in England, in France, in Italy, in Spain, in Portugal. In every country who has sent a bullet to kill our people in Africa, we want uprisings there. So let the people know through democratic means, that the people let the so-called representatives know that we will not stand for the money from these poor people to be used to buy arms, to kill innocent people in Libya, and any way you want to see. Because the war in Libya has already been won by the heroic people of Libya. NATO will find its grave in Libya, and imperialism will find its grave in Africa. So comrades, before we close, we want you to know that we must have permanent organization. We can't just wait until you have isolated activities and we rise up. There must be permanent organization, a permanent Pan-African Revolutionary Party with its own armed wing, and all African People's Revolutionary Army to defend our country and defend our people, and you'll never have an invasion like you have in Libya if we have this. So before we close, we want to pass the word to Comrade Ambassador of South Africa. We know he has other occasions to go to. so that he can share his wisdom and insight with us. Viva Libya!